County, the Board of Commissioners continue to hammer out a budget for next year. Today, the board will hear presentations from Emergency Management, Animal Services, and the Sheriff's Office. And as Jessica Jewell found out, the sheriff plans to continue fighting for something he's been requesting for years.
The issue of deputy pay has led to heated discussions between the Sheriff's Office and the Board of Commissioners for nearly 5 years. This morning, the battle continues. In budget proposals Thursday, Sheriff Neil Elks will ask the board for nearly $32 million for the coming year. That's about $3.5 million more than his office received this year. It's not clear how much, but Elks says some of those funds will go to increasing deputy pay. Over the past year, the Sheriff's Office has worked with the county manager on this issue. Elks says he thinks they're finally close to getting those raises.
I think if we can get a restart and get the salaries where they need to be, I think we can make our market very competitive here. And that's my goal, is to get good qualified officers and don't always get the last pick of the litter. And we want to be able to provide great law enforcement for our community.
Elks says raises are needed across the board to bring earnings for Pitt County deputies closer to their counterparts in the Greenville and ECU police departments. Coming up in our next half hour, we'll tell you how many deputies the sheriff wants to add to his department and why he says those positions are vital to the community. In Pitt County, Jessica Jewell, 9 on your side.
Heated discussions are expected today when budget talks resume for the Pitt County Board of Commissioners. On the agenda, how much money should go to the sheriff's office? WNCT's Jessica Jewell is breaking down the numbers.
This morning, the sheriff will ask the board for nearly $32 million for the coming year. That's about $3.5 million more than his office received this year. With this money, Sheriff Neil Elks wants to add 20 new deputies to his staff. 8 would be for patrol, 5 would go to court security, which has increased significantly over the past year and will continue once renovations currently underway are completed in the coming weeks. Elks also wants to add a domestic violence deputy, and the county manager is suggesting hiring a lab chemist. 4 more deputies would go to gang investigation, which Elks says is much needed in our community.
We really feel like we need to get a handle and build a better intel base on gang activities. We have perfect opportunities through detention center, time we make an arrest on people to go in and debrief, get information from them as well. We need people that really focused on that and then do something with that information. Don't let's just talk about it.
Another big budget item is replacing 85 vehicles that Elks says are in dangerous shape because of their age and high mileage. The sheriff also says he'll continue a battle he's been fighting for more than 5 years to increase deputy pay. The board meets here in the county government building at 8:30 this morning. In Pitt County, Jessica Jewell, 9 on your side.